Hey guys, my name is Riyad, and in today's video I'll talk about how expensive is living in Barcelona. A quick question, why do I keep making these country videos? It's quite simple, because for me I think the world's way too big to live the whole life in the same place. And just because you're born in one country doesn't mean you necessarily have to live there for the rest of your life. Whenever I think about living in another country, I always look for these type of YouTube videos. How expensive is this country? How much salary you get in that country? And I'm just hoping that I'm making your job easier so you can find all the information about a country in one video. This one, hopefully. I actually just need more views. So, I was in Barcelona 2 years ago in September. Barcelona is a big, beautiful city and not like any other city. I had a lot of fun, I enjoyed my stay, except for the accommodations, but I already talked about this in this video. And because Spain and Barcelona is in European Union, all the prices will be in euros. Nothing really changes, the concept stays the same. In this video, I will talk about food prices, rent and utility costs, public transports, jobs, salaries and taxes, and if you're still gonna be here, I will talk about leisure time activities and their costs. Barcelona is one of the most densely populated cities in Europe. I come from a country that has 2 million people, so when you crush that number into just one city, it definitely feels crowded. So let's not waste any more of your time and let's talk about foods. Obviously, Barcelona has a wide range of traditional foods, which I'm not gonna try to pronounce because when people who don't speak their language try to pronounce it on YouTube, they just sound like idiots. Because Barcelona is located right next to the sea, a lot of their traditional foods consist of seafood. And because I hate 98% of seafood, I didn't try any of their traditional dishes. And of course because I'm vegan. But for people who do enjoy seafood, apparently all of their dishes are amazingly tasty. I wouldn't know. But I did enjoy Asian foods, kebab places, pizza places, McDonald's and Burger Kings, and we made our own food at home. Regular restaurants were not expensive at all. We spent about 20 euros for 2 people, having nice meals and a glass of wine for both. Fast food joints were quite alright as well. You could get the McDonald's meal or Burger King meal for 6 to 7 euros, plus they offered beer. And for a change, it was quite nice to have beer with your burger and fries. I am glad though that we don't have this in Glasgow because this city is already drunk 24/7. Their supermarkets have a lot of different options and the prices are quite alright as well, especially the wine. The cheapest wine we found was 65 cents for a bottle and it was delicious. So staying sober is not gonna be easy in Barcelona. Bear in mind, when I say affordable or cheap, it always depends from which country you're coming from. If I would be coming from United Kingdom, Barcelona might seem more affordable and cheaper. If I would be coming from Latvia, Barcelona might seem a little bit more expensive. Now we're moving on to rent. I checked out several flats in Barcelona and you could get a quite alright apartment starting from 300 euros if you live just a little bit further away from the city center. And the city center flats started from 600 euros and a little bit fancier flats are about 1,100 euros. Utilities in Barcelona can range from 85 to 200 euros depending on the location and your flat. And you can get a good internet speed starting from 45 euros, which is a little bit more expensive than in UK. When we were in Barcelona, we used all sorts of different public transport, but my favorite one was the tram. Although, whenever we're traveling, I like to walk as much as possible just so that I could see as much of the city as possible. But because Barcelona is such a big city and there's so much to see everywhere around the city, I was glad to use the tram every once in a while. The regular tram ticket cost 2.20 and it was silent, clean and smooth, so it was a pleasure. They also have metros which could be both a wonderful experience and a terrible experience. Let me explain. Some of the metros can be old, disgusting, loud, creepy, and most probably someone's been murdered there. But they also have some of the metros that are new, silent, smooth, clean, and wonderful to ride in. But the problem is you never know which one you're gonna get. They also have the airport buses that will take you to the airport and back to the city. One-way ticket will cost you 6 euros. If you decide to take the taxi from the airport to the city, that will cost you minimum 30 euros. Okay, I think this is the most exciting part of the video because we find out how much money you can get in different countries. Salaries in Barcelona can vary from 15,000 to 85,000 a year for a full-time worker before taxes, obviously depending on what you do. Just so you know, salaries in Barcelona are a little bit higher than rest of Spain. The national minimum wage in Spain is 10,300 euros a year and 858 euros a month before taxes. And after taxes, the minimum would be 8,788 euros a year and 732 euros a month. And if you're still here, let's talk about leisure time activities and their costs. As I mentioned before, Barcelona's a big, beautiful city with beautiful streets and beautiful buildings. My favorite leisure time activity was the sea and the seaside because it's really close, it's really warm, it's beautiful, and most importantly, it's free. Most of the beautiful sightseeing places are with an entrance fee. The iconic Sagrada Familia entrance fees range up from 15 to 40 euros. Barcelona Zoo costs 20 euros. Although I was there, it's really fun. There's all sorts of animals, except that they didn't want to give any water to the rhinos. Antonio Gaudi Park, the tickets start from 10 to 25 euros. So for someone who's used to having all the parks, all the beautiful buildings, sightseeing and museums for free here in Glasgow, the amount of money spent on all the tickets might seem overwhelming there in Barcelona. Okay, that's it for today's video. If anything's incorrect, leave it in the comment section. I hope this video was useful, and tell me, after watching this video, would you want to move to Barcelona? Sorry guys, I guess my new wooden toothbrushes came. Anyways, once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Why do I always go through that way? If I can just turn off the camera.